morning and welcome back to White Mountain Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Right here in the heart of February, and Rob Labby is here. What a great name. From Sea Dog Brewing right in North Conway. How's it going?
It's going very well. Thank you for having me.
Oh, great to see you back here. And of course, you've been very busy.
That's right.
Down there at Sea Dog.
Yeah, we don't stop. We've got something going on all the time. Obviously, it's Super Bowl Sunday today, so we'll have we've got some great smoked wings. We've got TVs all over the place, and we'll have the game on with the sound and everything. So it'll be a great place to watch the game tonight. So.
That'll be great. And you've got a lot of stuff. You've started adding. Well, first to start off, you're coming up on your 1-year anniversary.
That's right. Yeah, we opened St. Patty's Day, so we're finishing up our first wave through the seasons, and things have been going very well. I mean, on both a personal and a professional level, we've joined this community, and we're very happy and very fortunate to be let in. It's a great area to live and a great place to be. So
that's great.
Very happy.
Great. So what do you got coming up? You got a big event coming up this weekend, and then you've got stuff all February vacation week.
That's right. The big one coming up is on Valentine's Day, next Sunday night, the 14th. We have comedian Bucky Lewis playing from 7 to 9. So tickets are available. It's $15, but we've got a nice package with a full four-course dinner for $40 per person. So $80 gets you tickets into a comedy show. It's definitely an adult-rated comedy show.
Oh yeah, I've seen Bucky Lewis a few times.
Yeah, but he does a great job. He keeps the people laughing, and if you want kind of a nice casual night with some fantastic food and a great dinner, we got a good opportunity for you.
And that's a 3-course meal, isn't it? Isn't that what I saw?
4-course.
4-course. You've added a course.
That's right. So you start with we've got a soup or a salad, and then another shareable appetizer, and then the entree and a dessert. So you got a little bit of everything there.
That sounds great. So there's Bucky now. If you haven't seen him or haven't seen him in a while, definitely something to check out. I remember back years ago, he used to be in the Valley. I mean, quite a lot. He's still in the Valley quite a bit, and it was never safe. Safe going to a Bucky Lewis show.
That's right. No, he made it very clear that it's an adult-rated night, but we've got kind of the dining room that's isolated off to the side. And last time he was here, he played a few maybe a month or two ago. We filled the place and everyone loved it. So
that's great.
We're kind of venturing out. We still do our music on Friday and Saturday nights, but where we can get creative, we're happy to do it and keep the people well fed and keep them entertained. So.
That sounds great.
That's right.
And then you've got something going on every night. I know that.
Yeah, every Monday we've got Mug Club Monday. So if you join our Mug Club, there are great benefits to it. And it's also a great kind of community within our community. But on Mondays we've got discounts on certain menu items and $3.50 beers all day. On Tuesday we've got a burger and a brew special. So we got a specialized burger every week, and those have been doing fantastic. Late night on Tuesday, we've got Cards Against Hospitality. Well, Cards Against Humanity, we call it Cards Against Hospitality because they're trying to draw on that that restaurant crowd. But and that's great. So once the kitchen closes and it becomes an adult venue, then we can play some adult games, which is fun.
Again, not kid friendly.
That's right. Another one you don't want the kids overhearing. So we wait until it's an adult venue, and then we have some fun with that. Wednesdays we've been doing a trivia, which has been fantastic. That's been growing every week. We've been doing better and better, and it's more and more people.
Great.
The trivia community is very real and lively.
Oh, absolutely.
So a lot of people will travel a bit, and they'll follow around a good trivia game. So ours has been doing very well. We've been doing between 10 and 15 teams a week, and continues to grow, which is fantastic. Yeah.
And then Thursday, that's an interesting one, the GoPro and the Loft. When Chris was mentioning earlier about the videos, I thought of you guys. And how's that been working out for you?
It's been doing all right. We're still working on getting a little more traffic up there, but we've got a couple TVs upstairs. If you haven't seen our loft, we have some large tables and then some soft seating with couches and coffee tables, so you can make it feel like your own living room, and we have the TVs unlocked, and we have the cords for the GoPro. So if you're out on the mountain, you're doing a hike, you're on the lake, you're on the river, bring in your GoPro, you can plug it right in, and we can get it, you can watch we'll call it PG-13 footage right on our screen right there, which is fantastic.
Which is an awesome thing, as opposed to somebody saying, here, let me, and then they send it on their phones and they're all looking like that. You're watching it on the big screen. That's kind of a neat thing. Get your friends together.
Right, rather than everyone huddled around a little camera, you can put it right on we got the 40-inch TVs upstairs, so you can mess around and kind of get comfortable up there, which is fantastic.
Yeah, what a great idea. Yeah. That's a good one. And then you've got some live music that's usually happening. happening too.
Every Friday and Saturday night, either from 8 to 11 or 9 to 12. So it kind of bridges the gap between the dinner crowd and the late night crowd. But we've got that every Friday and Saturday. We've got a great selection of musicians. We do everything from a lot of solos, a lot of duos. We've got a few larger groups mixed in, 3s and 4s, but it's been very successful, and it's great because, I mean, we're not like a concert venue where we're going to blow the roofs off.
Right.
But you and I can sit distance apart, be entertained by a fantastic musician, and still be able to enjoy some great service, great food, and great beverages as well. Because we've got a late night menu that goes till midnight on Friday, Saturday. So.
Very nice. Now, speaking of beverages, of course, Sea Dog Brewing brews their own beer.
That's right. That's right. So we do have a small brewery on site. So we have our own cask conditioned ales. Right now we have a Saco River Stout is what it's called. So it's 4.8% ABV, very smooth, very easy to drink stout. But yeah, the majority of our beer is still brewed by us, but we don't have the room for a 20 barrel or even a 7 barrel setup on site. It's a pipe dream of mine, but it hasn't happened quite yet. But it's not my money, so I can't make that decision. But yeah, so the majority of it is brewed by us, but in either Bangor or Portland. So we've got some locations there that do the brewing for us and get them. It's still the freshest product. It's never more than a week old, which is fantastic. So
that's great. And then we were talking before. You've got some of your own beverages also besides the beer. You said you've added a vodka.
That's right. We got our fingers in a little bit of everything as our family. I mean, we're still we're privately owned. We're not a big corporate entity, but we continue to grow. And I got some of our Eli's root beer right here. We've actually got our whole line of sodas. The root beer is the flagship, and that's the most common. That's what you'll see at other locations as well. But also in bottles, we've got blueberry, strawberry, and orange. Our own ginger beer, which is great in Moscow Mules and Dark and Stormies. And we've got a few of the others, and they're all caffeine free. They're all natural cane sugar.
Great.
No artificial colors or sweeteners. So like our orange soda, for example, isn't the bright orange that you'll see in a Fanta or a Sunkist. It's actually like kind of an off green, kind of a yellow green. It's not what you traditionally expect. You taste it and it's fantastic. It tastes a lot like the traditional orange sodas that you'd expect to see elsewhere out of a fountain, but you can see it's actually got some real pulp in there, and it's a more real soda, which is fantastic. So
well, that's great. Well, I'm familiar with Captain Eli's. It's a great root beer.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to say a hearty root beer, but it's got a good. It's not a weak.
That's right. No, it's full flavored.
Great flavor.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's very good. And like you were mentioning, we also have Ice Pick Vodka is a new vodka that the owner of Sea Dog and Shipyard is running as well. So we've got what's called the Ice Pick Challenge. So we've got kind of a bracket set up similar to what you'd see in a Final Four or the March Madness type thing.
Yep.
And we had our servers and bartenders come up with an Ice Pick cocktail with Ice Pick as the primary ingredient. It's been going very well. So on any given week, you've like this week, for example, you've got a bar manager Haas against Katie. He's got a fresh picked blueberry lemonade, which has been getting fantastic reviews, and Katie has a what she called the snowstorm martini. So it's it kind of brought out the creativity of our staff. Gives them an opportunity to sell a product that they can stand behind. That they hey, I came up with this drink, and the winner of that competition gets a free night at either Sunday River, the Sugarloaf Inn or the Inn on Peaks Island. So there's a nice little draw for the staff.
There you go. That's great.
Keeps them all engaged and encourages the sales.
And a good thing, and a bonus for us, the customer.
That's right. That's right. You get something at times a little outside the box, and sometimes when there's something with a name attached to it, so you can see that this is Haas's beverage, this one's Katie's, this one's Betsy's, this one's you name it. So it's and then the servers kind of get into it, and it's been fun.
That's great.
Fun,
so what are the hours down there at Sea Dog?
We're open the same hours every day of the week. So our kitchen opens at 11 o'clock. It closes at 9 o'clock Sunday through Thursday. The full kitchen is open till 10 o'clock on Friday and Saturday. But every night of the week, last call's at 12:30. So we're a late night venue. Every night, no matter what, which is great. So
that's great. And of course, and how do you describe where you're located? Because I know where it is, but how do you tell if somebody's from away?
Well, we're the Big Red Barn. We're kind of between Settlers Green and the in the Village. So I mean, given that we're in New England, one of the natural landmarks is Dunkin' Donuts.
Absolutely.
We're right next to Dunkin' Donuts. So if you're coming from the village, if you've seen Dunkin' Donuts, you've gone too far. And if you're coming from Settlers Green, once you see Dunkin' Donuts, take the next left.
The next left.
That's right.
And one of the things, too, that when we were talking about it before, is that, believe it or not, you have tons of parking, but it's kind of behind. So if you come up there and you see a lot of cars in the parking lot, don't be discouraged, because there's tons of parking, plus you have tons of seats inside. It's not a little tiny restaurant.
That's right, that's right. We've got plenty of room inside. So even if you do see the front parking lot full, it's there's really we have a huge parking lot. There's a lot more parking out back than there is up front.
Right.
And we've got all these great neighbors in that plaza, from North Conway Music to Corral to the furniture outlet down below us, and the Dollar Tree as well, along with Pain Care and the new bookstore. So there's a lot of great draws and a lot of reasons for people to be in that front parking lot. But we've got plenty of room out back. So there's don't be discouraged, because there are many times that the front parking lot may be full, and we've got plenty of room to serve you. So
and you have that kind of covered walkway that comes around, which is really cool. So
that's right. So.
All right. Well, Rob, thanks so much for coming by.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And we'll see you down there at Sea Dog. And we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.